Hello and welcome to Piano Shack with me, Woody. So you've got your hands on the Yamaha CK series. You want to get up and running as quickly as possible. This video, I hope, will help you out. The first thing you probably want to do is to play and enjoy some presets. These are called live sets and you can access them here using these 8 buttons here. 1 to 8. If that wasn't enough for you, you can step up and down through the pages. We have 10 pages of presets for you to play around with. It's important to understand the anatomy of a live set. It consists of 3 parts that we have here. We have a fader for each part. And I found a live set that contains 3 parts. Some of them contain 1, 2, or in this case 3. So we have a massive concert organ sound. And we can use these faders to adjust the balance of each part. We can use these buttons here to quickly mute or unmute a part. And if we want to select a part to load in a different sound or edit the effects for that part, then we just click here to select it. And you can see how everything is color coded as well. We have yellow for part 1, blue for part B, and a green for part C. These 3 faders are a really important control, both for editing the sounds to your liking or making adjustments in real time during a performance. Let's initialize a sound by pressing these 2 buttons. We've got the enter and the settings, initializing, and let's load in some sounds and play around with it ourselves. We've got a CFX stereo patch, which we can keep. If we select the next part, actually we can just press on off and it's already selected and ready to load another voice, as Yamaha calls it. So let's choose something from the guitar section. We can adjust the mix. Now, to choose different sounds from this category, we can either press the button repeatedly. Let's turn this one down. Or we can step up and down with the value buttons, like so, or spin the dial, and then we'll get a list view of all of the different guitars. Let's even load something up into the 3rd slot, or the 3rd part. Let's have a nice pad sound. You can distribute those 3 parts across the keyboard in splits and layers. Just press the split button here to see a variety of different combinations. Here we've got the piano on the bottom, and the guitar and the pad at the top. Here are all 3 layered together. Here we have the layer at the bottom and a single sound at the top. You just got to keep pressing the split button until you get what you want. You can change the position of the split point by pressing here, selecting it, pressing it again. Perhaps you want to play a little bit of organ, so let's initialize this patch again. Let's load an organ voice into the first part. Presumably you want to play the Hammond organ, so look for the one with H. You can also see the position of the drawbars on the screen. If you want to enable the rotary speaker emulation, just press the speed button. And to change the speed between fast and slow, just press it again. You can even stop the rotation of the speakers. That's called the brake mode. If you want to enable the percussion, which is like a ping to the start of the sound, which sounds like this, just engage it there. We can also have some vibrato and chorus which you can more clearly hear if I stop the Leslie rotation. Off and on. By default, C3, chorus 3 is selected, which is the most well-used chorus vibrato setting on the Hammond B3 organ. There are also other organ models available, so just press the organ button again to step through those. Vox and Farfisa, for example. The effects are really important, and it's good to know that these are associated with the part, so you can have different effects for each part. Let's play around with them now, starting with the filter. Then we have the envelope controls here as well, so we can make this fade out slightly quicker by adjusting the release. Or the attack to make it come in a bit quicker. Now we've got more like a lead sound. We can even engage mono here to make it monophonic. We also have a unison button here, which will thicken it up with various types. This section allows us to control the drive to get some interesting distortion and overdrive effects, like so. That's overdrive, distortion, for example. And then we have our Leslie rotary speaker simulations and even a compressor. Over here we can engage some modulation effects such as chorus. This time we have to turn this knob to select them. We can adjust the rate and the depth. We have plenty to choose from. And remember, once again, the ones I've shown you so far are stored with the part, and each part can have its own set of effects. But now we come to the global effects for a live set over here. We have a very nice delay that is shared between all of the three parts. You get some funky effects when you change it. And again, many different types. A nice panning delay there. Very cool. We also have a reverb with different types and an amount knob. Room reverb. And then we have an EQ down here as well, which you can use to boost the highs, the lows as you wish. So I hope that was helpful if you are trying out a CK for yourself for the very first time. I'll see you again soon. Cheerio.